welcome back to Fearless Fly 100. I'm glad to have you with us. Well, we're back at it again with another video here on the channel. This time, it's not going to be anything that I am fixing or that I broke or that somebody else broke or that I'm fixing. No, this one here is going to be more about this truck behind me. This is my 98 Chevrolet K1500 Z71 edition. Yep, there hasn't been too much about this truck on the channel, so I decided to do a little bit of a walk around with it, as well as how things went for me to acquire the title for this truck. And I know there's not very many videos out there about how different ones have acquired titles, because sometimes in some cases it's a pain in the butt to get a title for a vehicle. And in this case here, we just, it went a different way than normally does on getting titles for vehicles. So that's what we're going to talk about. So let's jump into the video and do a walk around in this truck, and let me show you a little bit more about it. So this is my 98 GMC 1500 G71 pickup. This truck here has the ever popular 5.7 350 Vortec motor in it, and I'm doing a little bit of work to it right at the moment. As you can see, I don't have a grill on it, but it has a square headlight. Now, normally these trucks originally came with the rectangular headlights on it, and as you can see, they get a little bit dull looking. They're plastic and everything. So I have another idea to go along with the front end of this truck, and right now I'm just going to say it's going back with square glass headlights in it with a different grille. Now, this truck had a white grille that said GMC on the front end of it, so we're going to go back with a white grille that says GMC on it, but with square headlights. And when I get further along with it, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it in another video. Now, this truck here is an extended cab truck. Now, the Z71 part, that will let you know that it is four-wheel drive. Okay, this truck here is different than a regular two-wheel drive half-ton pickup. And the reason why I say that, this one here has 16-inch wheels on it, and also it has 6-lug rims on it. Now, a regular half-ton pickup that is a two-wheel drive normally has 15-inch wheels with 5-lug bolt pattern on it. And let's take a look around a little bit more. It's got the original bumper on it, and it does say GMC Sierra on it, compared to my other GMC truck that says Chevrolet on it. It has a hitch on it to be able to tow whatever you need to tow. It's in decent shape for the age of it. It's got 268,000 miles on it. And also, what's neat about this truck, I'll show you here a little bit. It's got a third door for the back seat. Now, I've got to fix that here in the meantime, later on down the road, but it's got a third door, and that part there opens. And it needs a little bit of work, as you could tell, but for the age, being a 98 and the mileage on it, it's not in bad shape. It's in fairly decent shape. Everything is there, and everything is, still in one piece, except for the grill on it and the lights and all that, but we're going to get all that working. Now, since you haven't heard very much about this truck, let me tell you how I acquired this truck. So if you go back in the archives a little bit and go back to the first video that I've ever done on YouTube, I did a walk around of all the vehicles that I had. One of those vehicles was a 95 Ford F350 crew cab long bed, two-wheel drive with the 7.3 diesel in it. Now, that truck had been sitting for a little while because it had a transmission that gave up in it. Transmission didn't go into gear, and the truck didn't move because it finally gave up or something broke in it. So I got to looking on Facebook Marketplace for another vehicle, and I found this truck, the 98 GMC K1500. And the guy had it for sale. He only wanted $750 for it. Now, the reason why it was that price, he told me that it was because it had a blown head gasket. It did run, but it had a blown head gasket, so it didn't run very long. And he divulged that information to me, and after a few days of going back and forth, I sent him pictures, he sent me pictures, I sent him video, he sent me video, and everything. And I finally point blank asked him if he would do an even trade, my F350 with a blown transmission for the Z71 with the blown engine. And he said yes. So we made arrangements and everything, and he decided to bring this truck here and take off with my F350. We both signed the titles and everything, did an even trade, even swap, and that's how I got the initial title from the previous owner. Now fast forward about a year, because I've had this truck about a year and I hadn't done anything much with the title and everything. And with COVID and all that coming in the way, and it kind of slowed everything down. So I finally got around to doing the title for this truck. Well, they needed the VIN number from the other truck to prove that it was an even trade at the tax office. Well, I didn't have the VIN number on it. So I called the customer, or the original owner, back up, and he said that after he fixed the truck, he wound up selling it because he rolled that F350 over, and so he sold it and got rid of it, so he didn't have the VIN number. So what I did was I kind of sort of remember the license plate number of that F350, and I went to an insurance place and told them, hey, I may have had insurance with y'all, here's the license plate number of a truck, can you pull up the VIN number on it? And sure enough, I gave them the license plate number, and they were able to give me the VIN number from the 95 F350. So I took that information and went to the tax office and gave them the VIN number of the previous truck that I had, and also the original title for this truck, and they were able to get this truck in my name for the great price of 35 bucks. So after we got all the information and everything filled out for the application and everything, and spending the $35 for the title, a couple weeks later I got a clear blue title for this truck. Now I've got it this way because there's information on the side that has address, and well, it doesn't really make any difference because it's a P.O. box and y'all probably can't find me anyways. But anyways, it's got the information and the other person's information too, but not the physical. But anyways, so yeah, 35 bucks it cost me to get this. Now it's in my name, but it's not registered. Now there is a difference. Okay, I can have it under my name, but if it's not registered, it's not legal to drive. In order to get it registered, I have to have insurance as well as an inspection done on the truck too, in order to get the registration sticker that is required for the vehicle, as well as license plates for the vehicle to be legal on the road. So I haven't gone that far yet because, well, I haven't done anything to the motor and get it street legal yet, and the tax office people there understood that. Well, so there you go. That's how everything went with the title for this truck, even though it was originally from Oklahoma, not down to Texas, not even to South Texas. And yeah, we've just been having a good old time with it. And the next step is going to be to get it roadworthy. That's going to be in a later YouTube video. I'm not sure if I'm going to rebuild this engine or put another engine in it. It's probably going to be easier to put another engine in this truck versus rebuilding it, because now the oil in it is all milky, and it's, you know, the bearings are all milky and everything's all milky inside the engine. So we might as well just find another decently used engine for hopefully a decent price and drop in this truck and drive it some more. Yes, that will be on another YouTube video, complete, and how I get this truck running, as well as the grill done on the front end of this truck. Yes, there's going to be plenty of YouTube videos for this truck. I thank everybody for watching. If you got any questions, concerns, complaints, or anything like that, please leave the comments down in the comment section down below. Hit me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It doesn't really matter. I do read the comments, and I do respond to all the comments that are on this video on YouTube. Again, thanks for watching. Catch me on Instagram at FearlessFly100, as well as on TikTok. Yes, I do have a TikTok account. FearlessFly101 is my TikTok account. And we'll catch y'all on the next video.